and welcome to Building with Baequeen. Today, as you may have guessed by my lovely surroundings, we will be making a nice summery pool to celebrate halfway through the summer holidays and going back to school soon. So make the most of it. This build is going to be two parts, so it doesn't get too long and too boring. So the first part will be me building and filling up the pool, and the second part will be decorating it. I would like to say that this build is actually some inspiration by a user called Biggs87X, which this is actually the first build I've had inspiration on because I thought that a square pool, it didn't feel like the right thing to do. So I looked it up and I found this one. So if you want to do a pool like that user, then the link is in the description for their video of building this. The difference is this nice little fountain not actually in Biggs's video. So let's get building. If you follow me, then we can go and see the amazing barrel. Let's go. So in the barrel, you have all of your items that you need to use. So the water bucket, if you know how to make an unlimited water source using only 2 buckets of water, then you're fine. When you're in survival, the smooth quartz slab is the slab that I'll be using, and you'll need 24 of those. Sea lanterns, I'd reckon about 4 to 6. Smooth quartz blocks, you'll need 401. Smooth quartz stairs, you would need 1 for 1 diving board. If you want any more, then that's up to you. Smooth stone slab, you'll need 4 for 1 diving board. Oak sign, you'll need 1 for also the diving board. The ladder, you'll need 2 of those, or you'll probably need more depending how deep you want the pool. Grey stained glass pane, you will need 6 of those, depending on how deep the pool is. And you'll also need a shovel, which I am using a netherite shovel, just because it looks cool. And in creative, it doesn't matter what sort of shovel, or if you use your fist, it's just there so you can dig the base out and replace it. So let's get going. So over there is the house from the first 2 episodes and episode 3. And today we'll be going to a special made plot, which is the right size for the pool and accessories. And it's this plot. So let's get building. So this plot is actually longer than the other main big plots. And this is for one reason. So I can fit the whole entire pool onto one plot, and so it doesn't overlap the yellow and black dotted lines. However, the plot is the same width, so I can add parts of the build, which won't be in this video. It will be in the second half. The dimensions of this plot is 20 by 28 blocks instead of the original 20 by 20, which you can see over there. It is 8 blocks longer. The dimensions for the pool are 16 by 28. So let's get the first layer done. So to make the sauna or a mini pool or whatever you want to do with it, you have to place 5 blocks in a line in roughly the middle of your plot, and then you go down 3 like that, and then round in a sort of oval shape like that, and then you build it up one more. So now your mini part of the pool is 2 blocks high. You fill in the middle with blocks, and that's the mini pool. But you have to put the slabs on top so people don't fall out of it, or children don't climb out of it and fall down, because that would be terrible if you got sued. And then for the next part, you come out 5 on both sides, and then you do it again to make it double the height, and then you come out by 2 diagonal, and then you come out like that, out again diagonal, but it's a 2, then you do a 3, and then you come back into a 2, and then 2 1s, and then for this bit you come across all the way back here, and then you fill it in so it's 2 blocks high. But don't put slabs on this bit because this is the main pool. You are allowed to fall out because you're not a child. And then you dig with your shovel or your fist, depending if you do it in creative or survival. I just want to do it in a shovel to represent everyone. And then you just dig out each and every single dirt block. It should be something like 128 dirt blocks you'd pick up if you're in survival. Probably more. So once all your dirt's gone, you fill in the bottom of the pool with your block. If you're using smooth quartz, you can actually use normal quartz because that pattern looks quite cool as the bottom of a floor of a pool. So I'm just going to fill this in and I will be back. So once you've filled in the bottom of your pool, you can smash some of this quartz so you can light up the pool. Not like that. At the start I did say 4 to 6, but I think that will look cool just to light up the pool a bit. So I'm going to do the first layer of water just so it's a bit easier to place the water. So I will be back in a minute once the water has completely filled. So this is the filled in pool. The water levels are actually exactly the same. It just looks like this one's lower because one, it's only 1 block deep and it's got the slabs on top, and this one is 2 blocks deep, so you can do this cool swimming motion, which you couldn't do in earlier versions. And I don't know if you can do it on all platforms, like on my PlayStation 3. I can't do the swimming effect. I'm not sure about any others because I don't own any others. But let's put this ladder in, so if you fall in or you go in or whatever you do to get in the pool, you can get out again and it's safe with the handles, like the poles that you use to get yourself up in the ladder. And don't worry, because when you get out, it's not just going to be a 2 block free fall. There will be terrain around it. Just you have to tune into the next video to see that happen. So for the diving board, I would fill that bit in, so it's like a 2 block deep. And then I'd put this smooth quartz there, and then double up the slabs, and then do a third one on top and one across. And then you put your oak sign at the back, and I'm just going to do some stairs down. And then there's your diving board. It doesn't look like a really fun diving board with a slime block on the end, because this diving board you can run and jump in, because you don't want to jump too high up, otherwise you'll hit your head on the floor and then I'd get sued. So that's everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and tune in for the second part that's probably going to come out next week. So see you then. Bye.